So hi guys, how are you doing? Let me check the stream. Live chat. Slow mode. 15 is enough, I think. Not even needed maybe, because not too many people will be watching anyway. I didn't announce this. So how are you doing guys? How is the situation? Oh my god, again messaging me during the stream. Yep. So what's new guys? How is it going? Who's there? Yeah, today I just wanted to have a very brief relaxed stream talking to you, just to discuss some stuff, because I get a lot of messages on the social networks with a lot of questions, so I wanted to answer some of them, as sometimes there are like people are repeating questions, especially the one when I'm going to start, you know, the streams and so on. Yeah, tomorrow I do the stream with Sagar on his channel, and it will be with the comedians as well, and it will be about the King's Indian game. I think which one is not announced yet, but I think I suggested one, which was very good. Yep. So how is it going? How is everyone? How is Vidit? I see him rarely now, because he's super busy, as well as Samai. I mean, he's there, but to get the answer of Vidit in a group is very hard, guys. We have a WhatsApp group, and it's just almost impossible to get an answer from Vidit. From time to time, he just laughs on some jokes, and that's it. T, as announced in the description, title, whatever. No, in the title, yeah. So Sanjay, 10A, any guess? No, not today. Not today. It will be very short, hopefully. 2 hours is short usually, for my standards. Zaur Bagirov is asking, when are you gonna be official promoter of Azerbaijan? I have no idea. I had no plans like this, to be honest. So even though I certainly respect our tea traditions. Yeah, Natik Ahmedov is saying Lankaranti as well. So guys, this is hard to say which tea it is, right? I mean, it's like really complicated. So there is no label as well. Means I'm open for the sponsorship. Guys, who could be a better you know, promoter of tea? I promoted tea in almost every stream, which is something unusual. Yep. So again, messages, guys, during the stream, seriously. Yeah, just a moment, let me answer this one. This is important. Okay, not that important, let's say. Yeah, so okay guys, we'll try to answer the questions about the Giri stuff. What happens if Giri wins candidates? We decided that if Giri wins candidates, hopefully he will, and we decided that we go with Adiban to Emirates to support him for the fight for the crown, and hopefully the next one, hopefully I win the next one to challenge him or Magnus Carlsen for the title. I think that will be the most Twitter promoted World Championship match if Giri qualifies. Is the voice low for many, or is it? I think it's fine, right? I'm also always trying to tell people to increase the volume so that they can hear me well. Okay, let me see. If Anish wins candidate, when will he play Magnus? Yeah, if he wins candidates, if anyone wins candidates, then he will play Magnus in November in Emirates, I think. Sanjay Tanay says 2 hours short. Raja OP, guys. Yeah, I mean, look at my streams. I mean, most of the time they're like 3 hours or more, 5, 6, and so on. Zaura Ryalov is asking, what about Nepo or MML? No, I mean, it's just in general. Of course, they're leading, so they have most of the chances. They're most probably either MVL or Nepo will qualify, but it's like half a point if I'm not mistaken. So it's still an open fight there for the first place. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, they're half a point at least ahead there, and both of them showing great class. But last year, so 1 year passed, and now it's unclear. Totally. Will not be commenting on Aronion's move to USA. I don't think I should really make a lot of comments on that. I don't think that it's my business actually. I mean, he shifted to USA. It's his private decision. I'm not going to comment on it. So, next tournament, Yash Bansal is asking, what's your next tournament? My next tournament is Champions Tour, March tournament. Yeah, that one. Kumar Ankash is asking, are you planning to stream regularly now, Raja? Yeah. I want to, yeah. I'll start with Sagar stream. I mean, today is the stream, but also we'll go for the Sagar stream tomorrow. Hopefully, next days we'll plan something with other guys and see. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to stream. At worst, I will just stream alone, which is a very simple thing for me. I don't need to be, making a lot of technical stuff and so on. So yeah, just easier. Anar Rzaev is asking, Raja, what are your views on Bitcoin? Well, I mean, long ago, I was saying that this is probably the future. And in terms of people saying that it's still just a thin air and nothing at all, that really surprises me a lot. I see a lot of clever people who just don't want to get into the system and understand how beautiful the structure of Bitcoin is, mathematically, IT-wise. And the specialists that I was talking to, they were always impressed by the entire Bitcoin core system, the structure, the way it works, and so on. Yeah, I was actually sure that it will go up seriously high, but certainly is a very, very, very dangerous asset in terms of if you invest all of your money, you can lose it in one day, and maybe you will not maintain your calm when it's going down. And probably you have not enough resources to wait until it goes up. So it's very complicated in terms of investing because it's very volatile. But on the other hand, I still believe that it's one of the greatest assets ever. But it's not a financial advice. No offense to anyone in advance. So, yeah. XRP, I'm not sure, guys. I'm seriously not sure. I mean, I did study XRP stuff, but probably has some future. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is the king. The rest is Ethereum is second. But probably DeFi projects will rise quite much. But yeah, I mean, they will probably. But which one to pick is hard. I didn't really study DeFi much, but I will. Omkar Bagwe says, why you look tired today? Man, because I'm really tired. I do a lot of stuff. I mean, it's both chess, some business stuff related. Also seeing a lot of my friends and trying to, a group of my friends, and some of them, they just don't know each other. So it's like you separate these meetings. You go with some friends, then you go with the others. Otherwise, it's hard to mix them together in one group. And as they don't know each other and completely different interests and stuff. So yeah, a lot of things to do. Trainings as well, of course. Chess trainings. Streams. I mean, the streams for Chess24. A lot of discussions also about my Chessable course, which will be coming up during this year, hopefully, if I manage to do it. As I said, I mean, if Anish did his course in like few months, probably me I need for, I mean, I don't know about, I don't know how much, but maybe how many months, 2 years maybe, to make a good one, like Anish does, because he's a great analyst, as they say. So let me read the other questions. I was answering for XRP and then suddenly got into the discussion of my course. Yeah, James Brown says we have Raja as BTC supporter. Well, I mean, I just understand that this is I'm not a great investor or something, but just understand that this is a great thing. Maybe the second greatest thing after the internet, but completely different way, of course. Certainly in the financial world, totally different. But still, I think it's cool. At least it's a cool try. Let's call it like this. And what I like is that it works 24/7. I would never be able to work 24/7, so I always have a huge respect towards the people and assets that can work that hard. Nail Mamerov is asking, what are you doing on your free time? Well, I read stuff, watch stuff, chess related stuff as well. Now I'll be watching some of the courses for Chessable by Anish and other chess players, and we'll also see what I can do on my part to contribute into this nice project that was brought up by Carlson and the team of Chess24 group, and I mean Play Magnus group. Yeah, Zaubergiv says people invest at least 10% of your income. Yeah, 10% of your income. I think that would be a great idea to invest in it, but not everything. Probably. Rahul Rajan says Sagar and Vidit were studying crypto. What was the result? They didn't tell me. So let me read. Okay, so chess books for ambitious intermediate. How are the players shortlisted to play? Rushikesh Shindu says, how are the players shortlisted to play in the candidates tournament? Well, usually there are places by rating. There is a place for the candidate from the previous world title match, so directly qualifies there. There are some players that qualifies through the World Cup, as I did. Some players that would qualify from the Grand Prix tournaments. So altogether it's like this, and altogether it's like 8 players. So it's a very tough event, and it's like all the best players in the world are there. Also now we have another Isle of Man, I think, that makes you qualify, gives you one spot to the candidates tournament. Bilash Darla says, your views on Caravana's kid game recently. Okay, this later, man. It will be otherwise too specific. Okay, now I see the super chats, guys. Sorry, I just missed them. So Soumyaranjan Mishra says, big fan also of your attacking style of chess. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. And there is Elvin Jafarov that says, hi, my countrymen. We want to see you test this here. But yeah. So yeah, okay. I'm mostly back, but I hope that I have enough time to stream. Thank you so much for this wish, and certainly I'll try to fulfill it. So Biswas channel, what about it? What openings from what? Okay, the Slater, your reviews on Karan's King's Indian. Okay. Ruchir Kulkarni says, what do you think about Vidit's future? Can he win candidates? Well, I mean, I think he should totally devote himself to chess in case he wants to really succeed. First of all, getting into the candidates, then winning the candidates. Getting into the candidates is also a very, very hard way to get there. I mean, it's really hard. It's like you go through the all the best players in the world to get into top 8 best players in the world, and that was really always hard for everyone. But yeah, getting there is already a great success. Winning it is just something very cool. I mean, I would be very happy if Vidic succeeds. Of course, I would be happy to succeed myself as well. But Vidic should work really a lot on this, and certainly has chances if he fully will devote himself to this. Now it's very hard because there is no schedule. There are no clear tournaments that you are playing, and the schedule is very it's kind of disrupted, and it's hard to say when it's all going back, especially for the open events, for 25, 26, 100 players. Maybe for top players it's still easier because there are like all this stable sponsor that are always there with huge amounts of money that they can invest in it. But for the players of the other level of 26, let's say 2500 players, youngsters who are going up, who are trying to improve, yeah, it's very hard now. The situation is really hard, and I'm not sure when it's going to come back, to be honest. Hopefully from summer or the next year. Yeah, very complicated, very sad situation. So Shreyas Gupta says Biswa was teaching the maths behind crypto to Vidit and Sagar. Yeah, that's cool. I would love to see this. Surajit Chakraborty says, why King's Indian called King's Indian? Man, come on. What is this question? As one of my friends was saying, it's unanswerable question. Sankalp Tiwari says, I'm also a chess streamer, would love collab with you. Okay, man. I mean, I barely can really stream on my own now, especially with the, I don't know, with the guests. But yeah, I'll be happy at some point to do something. But man, now it's like really, really tough. Natsu Dragnil says, is your hair naturally brown? Is it brown? I mean, it's changing color all the time. From time to time, it's black, then it's like brown. Yeah, that's strange. Strange hair. I'm strange in general, so that's normal probably to have a strange hair as well. Mansia Vast is asking when you are going to play OTB. Hopefully the Grand Chess Tour. I think it starts in June. Yeah. I would be also very, very happy if Shamkir tournament would be back. But probably now it's not the best time to get it back into the schedule. So hopefully next year. Medik Sefa is asking, where are you living? Most of my time I live in Baku, Azerbaijan. And then it depends on the tournament schedule, the training sessions. Because let's say in 2020, before the candidates, I've spent a lot of time in Moscow for the training sessions with Sergei Karyakin, who was my one of my seconds. Also Chuchilov was there, and at some point Lenia Dominguez also joined for the preparation. And I was really, really happy to see all of them, and I think we did a great work, and it's a pity that we couldn't go there to the candidates and try our best. But okay, things happen the way they should probably. Sarawar, will you participate in Title Tuesdays? No, I think not. Siresh Kotval, what do you think of Isipenko as a talent? Well, he's a talent of high caliber. We can see it now already, beating Carlsen in Vaikanze, but certainly needs a lot of work as well to do and to become stronger. But they are progressing now, the youngsters. They're working a lot with the compi since their childhood. They're used to it, and it's a very new generation again. And they're like, I mean, the compi is like embedded in their lifestyle, so it's kind of unusual to see that these guys are so close to compi all the time. Nail Mamedov is asking, why can't we see Mamediyarov in tournaments as actively as you? We're proud of both of you as a whole country and as a chess community. Thank you so much, man. The point is that we will see him hopefully in Grand Chess Tour. You know that he's my friend. Beside that, he's my compatriot. He's my teammate, and we have gone through so much together in our careers. I'm very happy to see him live and beside chess as well, and certainly for the tournaments, for the team playing together. Yeah, I also miss him, and yeah, we'll be happy to see him on the tournaments together. Hopefully we'll play in the Grand Chess Tour, so we will see each other there. I hope so. And then he will play in OTB there. Yep. Piyush H says, is anyone going to join you right now? No, man, no. Your opinion on fat frites 2 and stockfish controversy? Have no idea about it. Apijit Shrivastava. I have no idea about it. Random Levitator says, which shampoo do you use? Just random shampoos from time to time. No, not any specific one. I need to get the haircut as well. We'll do it today probably. Yep. Otherwise, I already feel like there's quite a lot of hair. I still enjoy it because probably before losing your hair at some point, you still enjoy while having it, so it's fine. I'm okay. So sometimes I just don't cut the hair. I'm just feeling fine, like the superstars from this songs and so on, the clips, the bands. Owen Johnson says, are you an investor in Play Magnus? No, not at all. I have not a single share there. Suryamani Panigrahi says, will you go to San Francisco for CCT finals, even if COVID situation is similar to now? We will see. I mean, normally I should, but probably with vaccination you can go there. We will see. We will see. So, how you make tea? Raunak Liches controversy. We'll not discuss this. Utkarsh Anand views on PogChamp. I have no idea what PogChamp is. I know that it's played on chess.com. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea how it's played. Only thing is that the name is a bit unusual, but it's like kind of show probably, I guess. US Raja, how did the Chess Academy idea came about? Yeah, I mean, during the pandemic, I think I always wanted to have the one like the physical academy, and that was always my hope, to have the physical academy, but that was always hard to do because I didn't really have enough time. So I was supposed to, you know, create this one, get a place there, probably in Baku, and establish all this with coaches of different levels and so on. It was always my dream to do so when I become like kind of distant from professional chess. So during playing in this professional events was hard for me, certainly, to create the academy. But now I think there was no better time rather than you know, to do the online academy. We couldn't work during the time we planned to start last year, and because of the war in Azerbaijan, there was a problem, of course, and we couldn't start it. That would be a very inappropriate time to start the academy, so we completely stopped any activity on it. Finally, now everything is okay, everything is good, so we can start with the academy. So we're relaunching, I think, hopefully from March 22nd we will start the first session, and then we'll try to find out a lot of good ideas that we have, different ideas, different coaches, different subjects, and so on. So yeah, we'll go on with it, and I would be very happy to start. First of all, this is the most important step, is to start the academy. Hope everything works fine, and we will proceed with it. on the regular basis. And still I'm having this dream of creating the physical academy in Azerbaijan, and one international location. I also have idea which one, but certainly priority for me would be to start it in Azerbaijan, and to bring as many talents as possible into the game. Also, I would be very happy to be present from time to time, because there are many people who are creating the academies and they're very distant from the academies itself, and then certainly the process is like more complicated, of course, in that case, because like the player himself who created the academy is not there, not sharing the experience, and it's like very hard to get all the knowledge from him, and he can't really share the ideas with the youngsters and so on. So I would prefer some kind of academy on a physical ground, to get some kind of sessions like they did in Batvinik school at the time. And I think that was the best. And from Batvinik school, as we know, there were a lot of talents that emerged from there, including Kramnik, Shirov, Ivanchuk, Gelfand, and all these guys. So a lot of them. That would be a nice thing to do, and certainly I would be happy to do so in Azerbaijan, so that there are more players that can really show their potential. They can go through the school and go up in rankings and like all these events and so on. Maraf Agarwal, what do you think about Levon Aronian moving to USA? Man, I said already, I will not discuss this matter. It's his private business. Let him explain it, try to explain it, and talk about it with his compatriots. And yeah, it's not my business. So I closely follow all the news. Of course, I know all the matters, news, situation, and everything, but I have my opinion that I'm not going to share here. But I'm not really going to elaborate on that. Blood group. Mukul Mangani says, what is your blood group? 3+. Siddhant Kumar says, do you think the female and male World Chess Championships should be unified? Yeah, can be an open section and everybody can play. I don't see a problem. Abhinav Anand says, are you going to play the World Cup 2021 and Grand Swiss? Yeah, I would be happy to play there. Grand Swiss, not sure. World Cup, I would be happy to play in Sochi. I've played there a long time ago. I won a great game against Karyakin. It's on the site as well. I have commented on it. It's one of the best games, I think, that I've played in my career. I won as black, and I had to win that game in order to try to go up on rankings in the Grand Prix and so on. Yeah, and it was played in Sochi, and yeah, I had great experiences in Sochi in general, so I liked the place. It was a very fancy hotel where we stayed, and the food was very cool. The weather was great. Yeah, everything was just fine there. But the World Cup is a World Cup. Yeah, it's a hard tournament. It doesn't matter you like the place or not that much. Most of it is that you have to be there in shape until the very, very end. You have to be really in a good condition to fight and trying to win it. It's a very, very hard tournament, the World Cup, really. Like one of the hardest, especially if you proceed to the final stages. Roshan says, Rajesh sir, please come on Discord someday. Man, yeah, I need time to go there. I need time. Shreyansh, are you playing CSGO now? Not that much. Like last time I played like 15-20 minutes. Then I went to sleep. I was really unable to maintain the energy levels already. I was just going to sleep. Yep. Nitin Sharma says, how are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. Part all this is your hairstyle is context me. Okay, what happened to Veselin Topalov? What happened to Veselin Topalov? I think he's fine. His birthday is quite soon. Have to congratulate the guy. Great guy, Topi is a great guy. I like him very much, Topalov, and consider him my friend. Maybe I could say that. even though it sounds maybe a bit naive. Yeah, I mean, he's we don't see each other much, but when we're talking, it's very, very friendly conversations. I also helped when he was playing against. I mean, it was a mutual type of preparation. He was preparing for his match against Vishy Anand, and I was preparing for the World Team Championship in Turkey, 2010. Yeah, I have good relations with Skramnik as well. So good with Topi and good with Skramnik. Unusual mix, but yeah, they're not too good with each other. That's true. Shivam Shah says, do you have a pet? No. At home, like at the apartment, not. Jacob Lean, Artemiev or Firuzja. No preference there. Good guys. Both of them very talented. Deverts 995, can you be Giri's second? Never thought about it. Let him qualify for the World Championship and then let's see. But I think I'm very unserious person to be the someone second. I'll not be able to maintain this level of seriousness on the tournament. It would make a lot of jokes and annoy other coaches. Maybe have fun and so on. So I'm not sure that they really want to see me as a second. I would destroy the entire team, I think, with the jokes all the time and funny stuff. Ankit Singh says, what is the secret of your tea? Oh, there is no secret. My tea is always there. I love it. You know, in Azerbaijan, most of the people I know, they like tea. It's hard not to like the good tea, to be honest. It's like, especially with the sugar, you take it from time to time or without, with some sweet stuff is fine. I mean, we have a lot of it, like pahlava or stuff like that, or shakar bura, let's say. I don't know, it's like amazing stuff. Then you get like 100 kilos in few days, but still you are happy, which is maybe the most important thing. So Ananya Kumar says, Anish chose you to be Dennis' babysitter for one day. Yeah. Because I'm a responsible person. I'm good with kids. I am good with Kid, King's Indian Defense as well. And yeah, I would take care, of course, of Danny easily. Just he's right. I agree with that choice. And yeah, clearly. Rajam Shankar says, do you all really need seconds? Yeah. I mean, on the tournaments, it's important because they give you kind of advices. They see what you don't see that much. They see things you are not focusing on. You are focused, let's say, on your preparation, your mental state all the time. This they also help you with. And they give you this advice as they give you this perception of the situation, like the objective view that you miss. But you are so focused on yourself, and you are just so much preparing, so much playing, and you have so many emotions that sometimes you just don't see the weaknesses of your opponents. And then certainly I think that the seconds are important because they just figure out the targets where you should play for in the game against specific opponent and stuff. So yeah, I think they play a good role, important role on such tournaments, especially when the good atmosphere is there. I had a great atmosphere, not in terms of the seconds. I was there with my dad, but not in terms of the seconds, but in terms of the, the company I had, let's say in Khanty-Mansiysk for the World Cup. There was Anish, there was Sergei Karyakin, and we were having like tea almost every day actually. And I saw that I will be eliminated faster, but in fact they were eliminated, and then I really felt lonely there. I had to take tea without the guys, and that was really, really sad. Uma Gundapaneni. Any good movies you watched recently? I like Gentleman movie, McConaughey, and yeah, that one. What else? Not too many. Not too many, to be honest. Yeah, Gentleman was good, but yeah. Nanjika says, "Are you father of a daughter?" Yeah, I am. Nisargo Hill says, "What will you do after becoming world champion in 2020?" We'll stream from that location, man. We'll stream from that location, clearly. Big stream, party stream. Huge party stream. Project Kodru says, "Your favorite food, steak with french fries." Steak with french fries. Probably. Spaghetti as well, maybe. I am watching anime. Yeah, I do. Fuata Sadzade is asking how expensive is preparation at top level. It's very expensive. Yeah, the preparation on the top level is very expensive. I mean, probably only the top players, when they are there, they can afford having a coach, especially during the tournaments. Most of them, they have the sponsors, of course, to do so. But beside that, a lot of them invest anyway in the preparation. There is a lot of stuff to do, including the compis, including the seconds, including the people that you want to buy ideas from, the guys who can help you with analytical work during the tournaments. Let's say for the match, there are many players that are helping both the world champion and the candidate. We know that there are teams of players, like 4 or 5 people helping. From time to time, during the tournaments, there are a few people. There is also, like for the World Crown match especially, there is like, the massagist, the cook for Carlsen, for Karyakin, it was the same, I think. And all this physio guys, all this, the chess coaches, of course, psychologists. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things to go through. But for the chess player of the highest level, yeah, it's quite expensive. It's quite expensive. So, Mikhail Kanani, does Magnus own Chess24? No, I think that he has some shares. They're open group there. You can read about the shares. They're given openly on the side, I think, of them. What was happening with Bitcoin? He was asking there. Bitcoin is 54. No, Bitcoin is 52 today. Yeah? Okay, just went to 52. Which is just the road to 100, normal one with ups and downs. The Lions said, Mio, Raja, have you ever played Perolico? Yeah. He was a hard opponent for me. Very, very stable, very precise. It was very hard to play against him. He was one of the most precise players in his best, and I met him when he was in his prime. A random tube says, doesn't your tea get cold? Yeah, it does, man, it does. Pranay Gupta, will you play chess today? No, man, not today. I've played enough chess for the last 4 or 5 months and also trained a lot and also playing still a lot, and the tournament is upcoming on the 12th, actually on the day of my birthday. Marcos Pedrosa says, are you going to visit America soon? Yeah, hopefully. I hope in August. Mohit Kukureja says, share your daily routine. Man, there is no stable daily routine. Just completely random. Completely random. Wherever I am. If I'm in Baku, it's random. If I'm in Moscow, it's random. If I'm in Europe, it's random. I'm rarely going to US, so sorry, I didn't proceed with that. Only schedule clear one that I have is when I'm like on vacation close to the sea or something, or like in Emirates. Then it's clear. Just wake up, eat, a lot, go to the swimming pool or lie down sunbathing a bit, and so on. Not a very hard one. Reading books, chess books, different books, magazines and stuff. And yeah, I like to hang out in the internet somehow. This, like, you know, this the Twitters and all that stuff, reading things, the articles, crypto space, finances, world news. I don't know, anything. Sports, of course. Watching all of, I mean, tennis mostly. Yeah. Manas Savant says, have you ever crossed 28? No, I was like 27, 99, and 6 or something like that. That was funny on the live rating list. Does it or Bitcoin and stuff, man? Yeah, we've discussed Bitcoin already today. Can invest or not, up to you. But certainly volatile, so be careful. Pratik Karanda said, did you take vaccine? No. Yeah, there is a question by Rinat Mikhailov about if the chess destroys man's psychological, like, state of mind. I don't know how to call it. Psychological health. I don't know anything. So like mental health. Let's call it. Yeah, and then let me see, where was the question? Oh, where was the question? Let me see. Well, okay, I can't find it, but I remember more or less what he said. Yeah, so he said about the fact that, okay, if it does destroy your mental health, because you're playing chess, so you are kind of your mind is working a lot, and so doesn't really affect it. Well, probably it does in case you're playing like the World Cups, like this long tournaments with a lot of stress, nerves, and really a lot of pressure on your cognitive abilities. But on the other hand, if you do it not that much, and you don't have the constant stress like this World Cup, going up to the finals or playing the final and so on, otherwise I think it's just fine. I think it's good. But too much stress, mostly stress and nerves, they destroy you, I think. Probably the mind is fine with this kind of with this amount of work that you do there, the calculations and stuff. Because as I know, all these guys who are like the professors and so on, they usually leave quite a lot. They're training all the time, their mind and so on. They don't have this a lot of problems. They have it at least late, much later than others. But it depends, of course. I understand your question. Yeah, if it's too much, probably can be very, very bad. But I have no idea, to be honest. Exactly, I cannot precisely say. Probably it's a question for the neurologists or yeah. So, Morning Star says, what do you think of Magnus' recent form? Well, he's in good shape in general, I think. I mean, he's just unable to win all of the tournaments. Wesley So was amazing. He beat me twice. He beat Magnus twice as well. So it's interesting. I mean, he beat me twice, and then he beat Magnus twice. Yeah, in more or less the same, in the same part of the tournament. He succeeded against both of us. Yeah, Wesley So was very strong in these tournaments. Why is Fabiano Caruana is not invited in any of the events of Champions Chess Tour? I'm not sure. Probably he skipped himself. No, I guess. I guess he was invited. Maybe he didn't like something in the contract. Probably. Maybe he's just not wasting time. What he thinks is a waste of time before the candidates or something. I have no idea, to be honest. Draco Malfoy says, Roger, you like Cardano ADA coin? Um, well, I have a huge disbelief in the coins, most of the coins that are not BTC, or maybe ETH, or maybe some DeFi projects. Anime, I answered. Yeah, I do watch it. Norma Medley is asking, Temur, in one of your stream I asked question about bringing Rauf and Shaq to stream, and you said why not? Where are they? Please bring them one day. Man, it's not that easy. First of all, I have to ask them, but beside asking them, I have to adjust my schedule. I'm rarely streaming now and trying to come back myself, which is also not easy for me. And finally now I'm back, so how can you imagine me being back this way? Rarely. Also coming up with them to the streams and so on. Also have to organize it, because most of the time something is wrong with my the guests coming, and then all the stuff doesn't work simply. I'm missing the sound and so on. First I didn't improve it actually. Still I have to do it with the guys. They were supposed to help me, and I didn't find time even to properly adjust it, but I will. Shahriar, as far as I know, is not an eager fan of this online stuff in general, like being there. He's not creating the YouTube channel. I think I was even asking him if he wants to create one. I think he just doesn't think much about it. I think he doesn't like it probably. Okay, Farid Mahiadinov says, why Shahriar didn't participate in recent tournaments like Copper Euro Rapid? Farid, I'm not sure. I'm not responsible for the field there, for the list of the players at all. We're not deciding it. I mean, if we're invited, we decide simply with the choice if we're in or not. So I don't have any idea why Shahriar is not there. Panda, your reaction after MVL blundered? No, I didn't. I was surprised with this decision to play like this, but I didn't care, to be honest. I was playing my game and was ready for anything, and certainly next one I would just make a draw with white, let's say, and then I would qualify for the third place. But hopefully, I mean, anything could happen, of course, but he would have a hard time beating me, of course, there, and then beating me in another game. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why he did this, but probably he was tired, and it was a very, very tiring event. I was also very, very tired. Also, we were almost dead there. His black color games were really disastrous. Was a hard match for me as well. It was still hard, not because of the result was good, but I was trying to play as safe as possible, and in the end games he really did a lot of mistakes. Black tea, me here, Sonny. Which tea do you drink? Black tea, man. The whole, have you watched the intern? No, I didn't. Is it a good one? There is one dislike from Giri. That's fine. Giri can do whatever he wants because he's my friend. My favorite chess game, headshot, is I think Karpov against Leko in Groningen when he played d4 and they agreed on a draw. Yeah, just reading the questions, trying to find the good one. If you had a chance to play with the master from the past, who would it be? Tal. Mikhail Tal, the world champion. Mario Christopher says, how are things in Azerbaijan? Good. All good. Favorite football player? Joao Bastos is asking. Ronaldo, I would say. But in the history, maybe the other Ronaldo as well. Yeah, the Brazilian Ronaldo. Elvin Jafarov is asking why you never play Bone Cloud against premium users. I don't like this opening. It's not fun for me because I mean we did it in the childhood. We had a fun there, but it's not fun for me to play Bone Cloud, to be honest. The Lion said, Mio says, Raji, do you believe it would be possible for human player to reach 29? Yeah, with inflation it can. Cool guy in tournament stream experts talking about your composure during knockout games. Do you think that made difference in winning game? No, it's just the general composure that I have. It has no. I mean, certainly I have my nerves and stuff, which are visible in the World Cup, of course, here as well. But I'm trying not to show too much of expressions, especially when it's like super fast games and so on that we're playing there, especially the Blitz games or the Rapids and so on. If I completely didn't, I mean, for example, in some games against Wesley, so I was already showing this kind of phase that I'm completely upset about my position, about my moves and everything, because I was really upset there, and it was hard not to be upset when you're getting like some lost position in 10 moves in some opening. But otherwise, I'm just trying not to show my emotions, not to show to my opponent if I like or dislike the position and everything. So yeah. So hard decides which hairdresser do you go to. Oh man, depends as well. Which city, which part of the city, which city first of all, which country, which part of the city, and so on. Swagat Kumar Nayak says, what do you think of USA as the new dominant contingent? They were dominant team there, yeah? They were. Already. They were super strong, always. And I think #1 rated team in the world, right? My favorite opening is clear, Gauri. It's King's Indian Defense. Yeah, just reading the questions, guys. Trying to pick up some that were not asked today. Opinionated individual says Wesley beats you so easily these days. Yeah, he beats me easily and Magnus Carlsen as well. Nice company. Wesley saw in Among Us by Yashasvi Tiwari. He requested Sagar to organize a fun game. I have no idea. I was not invited, at least for now. We have different plans for Sagar. With Sagar, but yeah, why not? But Among Us, yeah. Yeah, Wesley just beats everyone easily these days. Sometimes he's just very strong. But especially if he finds his prime, and then he starts to be super strong. CSGO skills are not that good if you don't play every day, right? High rule of GM, will you play E4 in serious game? Possibly. Um, yeah, just reading all that stuff. Yeah, I like the fact that people are asking me if I have to. When people are asking me, I was telling this already on some of the streams. I hate that if everyone asks me to do something exactly on the stream. Sometimes, okay, that's fine when somebody's birthday is there and he has to shout out his name or something as it's his birthday or her birthday. But when somebody is asking me whatever, like please talk Azeri, uh, tell us something in Azeri and stuff. I did already on some of the streams. But when it becomes an like kind of annoying habit of repeating this, yeah, I do. I have spoken Azeri in my life a lot of times, of course, and certainly I'm just fine with it. Uh, yeah, I do speak Russian better, of course, but I mean, I've studied in Russian and was raised in Baku and went to the Russian school and so on. I mean, talking Russian there. But certainly I know Azeri and can speak Azeri, of course. But I don't like when I'm asked like 50 times by different people to talk Azeri on the stream, which is devoted to many questions that people have there, and that has just completely no connection with my knowledges. Should I just show you that I can play chess or something like that as well? Or should I prove myself in any way? No, I love my country, love my compatriots, do a lot for my country, I think, in terms of bringing success to it, and I don't need to prove all the time. I'm asking not to ask me 50 times a day to talk in Azeri on the English streams that I do for the chess fans around the world, including my home country. And certainly will be super happy if you don't ask me 50,000 times the same thing, especially that I already did it on some of the streams just by wanting to do it, and that's it. So in astrology, I do believe in some things, but some of them are complicated. So let me just a moment. Oh, there are too many. There are too many guys. So fast. Oh my god, it's going fast. Timur, I'm just asking if you were asked by Azerbaijan channels for an interview. Yeah, I did. I stopped from some time, I think, to give any interviews. After I had a very unpleasant incident, I couldn't call it, but some situation, I would say, with the journalists completely writing things like in my name, like I didn't say things, but I didn't do things, didn't say things, and they were writing about it. So I just stopped after that. I do the official interviews from time to time, just when they send me the questions or ask me for the official, like federation related press secretary and so on. I am not a huge fan of any interviews. I am like complete introvert by nature. I don't like talking that much. I just enjoy this kind of conversation here on YouTube somehow. Still, it's not an easy thing for me, but I just love it because I see a lot of people who just came, as I already many times said, because of Samay, because of other guys, with Anish, Vidit, Sagar, to the chess world, and I'm super happy that I'm part of it. And I think if I do this for chess, I'm very happy about it. I can bring more people to the game. Yeah. Rinat Mikhailov is asking in Azeri there, like, what did chess take from you, and what did you gain by playing chess? I think chess took probably like heart. No, heart I wouldn't call it, but I think like part of my childhood, certainly, maybe a lot of my childhood, I would say. but it gave me a lot as well. Yeah, it gave me really a lot. I mean, of course, as a kid, I struggled when I couldn't go to the, to play with other kids and all that stuff. And I was kind of, training all the time, doing the school exercises, chess without any rest, more or less. The rest was just really limited, and I was training a lot since my childhood. So probably took part of my childhood. Mm, but on the contrary, of course, it gave me much more. It gave me much more. I was like, you know, winning the tournaments was fun for me. Winning games was just fun for me. Succeeding, being known, being popular in Azerbaijan and in the world later on, and of course winning the games. Studying chess, becoming better day after day, just reaching the goals and so on. Of course, I was already gaining when I was quite young, and it made just me completely independent, which was also good. And I had a lot of great feelings when I was winning games and tournaments. That was just like I don't know, that succeeding was just amazing feeling. So I'm not sure that I would be happier if I would have a proper childhood, and then I still had, but compared to other kids, it was like very limited. Yeah, maybe 20 or 30% of it, and a lot of chess work. But on the contrary, I recall my childhood as a very happy time for me. So it means that I didn't miss much, but I gained really a lot. I would prefer to be who I am today rather than just spend my time, you know, playing games when I was a kid and not reaching any goals when I was like, let's say, 16, 18 years old, something like that. Yeah, so it gave me much more than it took from me, Renat. So yeah, great question, by the way. Important one. Yeah, Renat is giving great questions. He's writing in Azeri language, but great questions. Yeah, just straight and very, very important. Um, Kevlar Maximus says, okay, this might be a bit long question. A bit long question. How does it feel to be at the absolute top in any field? I just think about it sometimes. You don't have to answer this if you find this long. Yeah. Mm, I don't know. Just for so long there that I don't really have this feeling. I don't care, to be honest, that much. Yeah, I would be happy to become world number one or like be in top three stable and so on. But yeah, I don't feel it like this. I just feel like I'm in my thing, like I'm just happy to be in chess, playing chess. Brings me a lot of joy when my compatriots are happy. My parents, of course, family. So yeah, but I don't think about being on top or like in any field. Just yeah, I know I did reach it at some point, and I'm happy about it. But it's not like a constant feeling of being somewhere like super top and being happy about it. Just yeah, just cool, normal. I don't know, nothing special. It's not the dream of my life, I would say. Things that make me happy. Which question about? Let me read the other stuff. What is there? Someone says that I hate weddings. Was it? Laman Ganbar, I think she said it. Let me see. I saw something like this. Aygün Samedov is asking, since you mentioned many times that you are an introvert, isn't it hard to do live chatting then? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm used to some things. Certainly since my childhood, I see a lot of people that they recognize me and so on. And asking for like autographs or photos, and especially in chess Olympiads, it's just just becomes crazy from time to time, even before the game. So in Azerbaijan, of course, in Baku, and especially in the regions. Especially in the regions when I go outside Baku. But yeah, I mean, I'm used to some things. Just some things come like kind of automatic. Like, for example, on the chess tournaments, you have to play on the stage. So introvert or not, you're on the stage like for 5 to 7 hours every day for many, many days. Okay, then. Fine. So that's also okay. And yeah, it's not that easy, but live chatting is fine. Live chatting is fine. Playing on the stage is okay, and all that stuff. Let me read the rest. Oh, so many questions, you know. Just once I miss one, once I start talking, then it's like in 1 or 2 minutes I see that there are so many questions I should go through. So Anishan Sharma, what makes you happy in life? Chess for sure, of course. Chess for sure. I just almost dropped my pen. I was thinking about serious stuff. Well, chess. What else? If everyone is healthy in the family, of course. Family. And friends, I would say. Yeah, probably. Probably people make me happy. In general, yeah. I would say. People, yeah. I met a lot of good people in my life. Just met a lot of good people in my life, seriously. And met a lot of bad people as well. But I skip this, usually. Just don't care. It's fine. But yeah, I think people make me happy. Family, friends. Yeah, I have a kid. Daughter. She's 7 years old. Bitcoin, I use Tripadi says. Bitcoin, yeah, as well. Just fun to watch Bitcoin go up. That's it. Yep. Okay, let me read the rest. How old is my daughter? 7. Himanshu Pandey is okay, nice. How fat? Oh, what is Ronak Chadri? How fat is Fritz? Okay, man. Okay. Yeah, the pain of losing is crazily bad. I don't like it. Svara Shatikari says Putin Navalny. No. No. We'll not discuss this, man. We'll not discuss this. I am a citizen of completely different country. So, it's not my, I would say, main subject of interest at all. Sabarish Nair says Navalny or Putin. More clear question now. Just make a choice between these two. Make a choice between these two. I'll skip this question. Just because it's not what, how to call it? It's not my business, yeah. That's true. If I would be a Russian citizen, or would at least hold a Russian passport, I would certainly answer your question. But I hold only one passport of Azerbaijan, and let Russians decide who they want to see as their president. Pranav Sud says, what do you think about having an Indian fan base? I think it's cool. I love the guys. They're super loyal, super friendly, always. Peter MJ, Temur Raja, would you join America if you were, I guess he wanted to say, given $1 million? No. No. So Pranjan Joshi says, according to Google, your income is $5 million. Is that real? No, that's not real, of course. Come on, seriously. Not at all. Not even close. What's your take on playing for different countries, and if hypothetically given a chance, which country you would play for? India or Russia? Well, I don't want to really hypothetically talk about such things. I've only played for one country throughout my career, for Azerbaijan. I never had a wish to change the country. I never had a thought of it. And I just don't want to hypothetically saying if I would play for India or Russia or any other country. That would be kind of just strange thing to think about. I have so many things to think about, not about this. I was playing, and I am playing, and I will be playing for Azerbaijan, so I don't really need to discuss this. Swagat Kumar says, although you talk about serious stuff when you are doing a stream with yours, you're very funny in a company like Anish or Samai or Vidit. How would you say you generally are away from streams? Yeah. I don't know, seriously. I don't know, but I try to make some serious stuff as well with you guys, talking to you and so on. We need to be serious from time to time. Genius Kid says, Tamer, when you were like 7 or 8, would you believe you will be top 5 or 10 decades later? Yeah. I was dreaming about it every day. To play on the stage so that my moves are, played on the huge chessboard. They're showing like demonstration boards and so on. Yeah. I was dreaming about it. I was hoping to do so. Magic Master Tricks, do you get annoyed with the fame when you go outside your house? Happens in Baku, and outside Baku sometimes it happens. Like you don't have enough privacy in that case, and everyone is like following you while you are eating, walking, doing things on the phone. Somebody wants to ask you something all the time, like somebody wants to approach you and all that stuff. Happens because I'm an introvert. Otherwise, it just should be super pleasant. From time to time, it's very pleasant as well. When people, let's say, just yeah, just was it yesterday? Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think. Yeah, and. The girl just she's from Azerbaijan, and she met me and she said that are you really that chess player? And I was like, yeah, what can I say? I mean, if somebody thinks that you're a chess player, it's hard to say no. Yeah, it's not like if you're an engineer, maybe you can just escape and say, or doctor, you can say no, it's not me. But chess player means that somebody really recognized you. It's not a very usual profession. And Yeah, she just looked at me and she said, "I can't believe I see you in real life." And these things, of course, make you like super happy that you could reach some kind of level in some field that people are just, I mean, they can't believe they see you in real life. I don't think it's a huge thing to see me in real life, to be honest. I just, you know me quite well, with the streams and everything, that I'm very sarcastic about myself. I'm not taking myself seriously at all. And when somebody says this, it's just so pleasant and unexpected that I just don't know what to say, to be honest. I just said, yeah, like being super, super shy. That's nice, of course, to hear. Um, yeah, just reading, guys. Just reading, trying to find interesting stuff. Anushri Doshi says, "We also want to meet you. Please come to India, guys. Yeah, once it's possible, I will happily." Same clashing with candidates with the tournament he does, yeah. Zarp 18, yeah, that's fine. Probably different time. Also, there's 5-7 hours games. That's fine. Mayank Papnai, I didn't see your question. Ali I says, "Do you believe chess increases your intelligence?" Yeah, I think it helps you a lot with decision making, with the focusing and everything. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. Roger, how to avoid the arrogant people who always put you down? I'm having tough time dealing with my own thoughts. Not easy, yeah? Not easy. Just don't care. Maybe find just better people. Probably. Is it a possibility? Is it a good advice to find a better people? Not so easy, right? Not so easy. Okay, who's writing me again? Oh, cool guys. Writing messages. Chess players, by the way. There were super chats. Okay. Let me see the super chats. I don't know, something is wrong with my... What's going on? Yeah, guys, working on Mac sometimes is just kind of very, very... Yeah, so let me see the... Oh, Uhurumus, yeah, Tarlan Abbasov, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. It's the message from compatriot. So many compatriots nowadays. Before there were only Indians there and some Europeans. And now my compatriots are joining all the time. I see a lot of names there in the chat, by the way. Let me see. Okay, Arzu Jabrail is asking, what do you think about the future of the chess in Azerbaijan? Are interests of the youth getting down or still the same? Well, I don't want to. How to say that? I don't want to say that. I would say that, we have to work more, certainly, towards this goal, to bring the younger generation higher in chess, create more professional chess schools in these terms, um, not just income generating schools like the chess schools and stuff, more Botvinnik like schools, so they can be kind of focused on the talents. I would create something like some group of grandmasters or people, good coaches and stuff, that would look after the talents, trying to find the talents um, in Azerbaijan. I'm sure there are many. I've played in my life with many talents in simultaneous exhibition matches, like on the Baku Boulevard as well. And there were a lot of talents, and then they just disappear because they probably do not have proper chess education, proper coaches, proper coaching, and yeah, it should be better developed. The yeah, the chess in terms of like all the skates and talents and so on, the way they work on it, this should be reconsidered, in my opinion. A lot should be done there. A lot of reconsideration, change of attitude, because behind us with Shahryar and other players from the national team, um, there's not a huge, great group of players that can come up after us that much, like let's say in big countries like Russia and others. I think we should work more on it. I hope to work more on it as well on my own, with the possibilities that I have. Yeah, would be happy to do so. Some of the things I would really change completely. Unfortunately, playing professional chess, I don't have enough time, of course, to do so. Also, I'm not a representative of federation and everything. They do a lot of stuff, but probably some things just should be done nicely as well. And yeah, but they try. I think they try. They're trying. Not always it works, but the interest toward chess in the country is amazing. The interest from the president, of course, makes a lot of influence on this, and success in chess in general as well, of course. So yeah, but this young talents should find more and more, and create some kind of like talents school or something. Pick up the talents and give them the possibility to work with the good coaches. Especially now, many things are like possible to do on a distance. So why not? Fanny Varma says if Fanish wins candidates, he will win world championship against Magnus because he can make all draws and win world championship, draw Armageddon. Why not? Also fine. Fine way to win the championship. If he can do so, he's a legit world champion. No problems. It's like in the rules, right? It's like it's just the rules. If he follows the rules and wins by it, what's the problem, man? I know it's a joke, but I would be completely fine with such a world champion if he wins it this way. No problems at all. All according to rules. Minu Krishnan, hi Raja. It's good to see you back here. We missed you much. Wish to see what? What? Don't run. Wish to see you smile always. Lots of love. Yeah, I'm not smiling much today, but lonely stream, reading the questions. It's fun anyway. I just wanted to be serious for some time. Sometimes you're saying, oh, there is no chess. Be more serious, Raja. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. You got it? Got it? Fine. Madhur Mahajan. Oh my god, so many. How old is your daughter? 7. How do you see yourself as a dad? Amazing. Unbelievable. Crazily good. Unexpectedly fantastic. So Are you going to switch your style, Jordissimo is asking, into a more aggressive one in some of your future games? I'm old. I'm old to do so, maybe. Maybe not. I'm quite disciplined right now, so I may become more aggressive. The raise of testosterone levels may play its role on the entire approach towards chess. So if you see me after watching Anish's, neither of course, increasing testosterone levels, getting into the super shape, maybe. Genius Kid, are you master at checkers as well? Yeah, I do play checkers quite well. Yeah. I see some interesting questions. Let me see. Averbabo says, do you like cars? If you have to, what car would you like to buy? I like cars. Would have liked to buy Ferrari. Happily. Tanu Jane says, given a choice, leave chess forever with $100 million. That's kind of, you mean like completely there is no chess in your life, or just leave and relax? Because I've played a lot of chess in my life, to be honest. So that would be a strange question to answer. Mohit Asher says, do you speak, understand Russian? Yeah, of course I do, yeah. Tanu Jane says $100 million or chess? Chess, yeah. Chess, clearly. Chess. Chess and $100 million. Laman Ganbar says, I feel like the majority of people in Azerbaijan believe that the Bakuvian chess school has weakened significantly post-Soviet Union. Overall, maybe for the kids in general, possibly yes, but I don't believe that, because we have got 3 top players. 3 top 10 players of the world in the modern times. That has never happened before in Azerbaijan, even though it was part of the Soviet Union at the time. So that's statistically not true. Favorite color, black. Tanmay Bahera says, describe yourself in one word. Spontaneous. Just reading, guys, reading. Navneet Kumar, do you know Virat Kohli? No. Michael, can a person with a short attention span become an international grandmaster or master? Yeah, I guess so. Anon, tea or coffee? Tea. But coffee I like as well from time to time. Marina Altiagi's thoughts on Stephen Hawking. Genius, clearly. Mr. Raja, there is a question. Starts with Mr. Raja. What do you think about Mr. Raja, guys? Seriously? Not Taimur, not Mr. Rajabov in this case. Mr. Raja. Okay, Mr. Raja. What do you think about the rating system should reflect for the performance in online chess tournaments? Nothing. I think it's just part of a funny way to spend time before the real OTB starts, and probably this way that they want to create this kind of tournaments from time to time for online chess is good. I mean, in terms of like we are playing now, this is very exciting. Such tours. I will be also happy to organize one tour like this. We'll talk to some people I know maybe to try and do this. Nihil Murmu, favorite place to visit in Azerbaijan? Of course, I like Baku for sure. Baku is my hometown. I was raised there. I was born there. I was raised there. I'm living there for the entire I don't know, 4 almost years. And I mean, this year kind of I spent more time in Moscow, but for the moment, but at least still, I mean, all the 2020 I was in Baku as well without moving, like since March until October something, November something, I was in Azerbaijan, and yeah, a lot of months, so yeah, October, yeah. So would be very happy as well to go back and forth, but depends on the wider situation and my training session plans, because I really need a lot to do on the academy, on the tournaments, preparations. The course now will start. Oh yeah, moving is a bit complicated. I need to be at one place for a long time, but we'll see anyway. Inside views on social media and mental health. No problem at all. Just fine. Your favorite Azeri food, which we should try? Favorite Azeri food. Well, I like this rice thing, which is called sabzi, the most maybe, with all the greens and stuff. There's meat, greens, and rice. What else? Kutabs as well, of course, just absolute must. Dushpera probably in different countries is different word for this, but dushpera also, of course. Dolma when it's nicely done. What else? Okay, guys, you're making me hungry somehow. Vinayak SSK, do you think you peaked? Peaked, really? What about is the question exactly? Tell me. So yeah, Sabzi is amazing. Oh, Laman Ganbar says that she's the CEO of Pumpkin Kutab, which is a thing. Pumpkin Kutab is amazing. I ate so many kutabs in my life. I'm actually scared now. Just remember, I mean, my every memory starts with kutabs in some restaurant in Baku or in the regions. In Baku, because the people in Baku, like usually in all the capitals, they're a bit less emotional, I would say. Just let's say if in the region they're approaching you, like all of them just directly approaching you, all the guys, girls, and everyone. And in Baku they're like probably the same in every country. They're like more distant. They're like used to their privacy and stuff. And yeah, and in the regions is like so cool. They bring you all the foods and stuff. Like, yeah, especially when I'm going to the regions, like, yeah, they love me there. Somehow that was always amazing for me to witness this. Everyone, just and most of the people I ever met there were like so sympathetic and like, yeah, it's feeling home there. And always when I go to the regions of Azerbaijan, I'm just like feeling home very much, because in Baku it's, of course, it's like a modern city and everything. You don't feel it that much as in the regions, but in the regions it's, yeah, the atmosphere is very cool. Shamkir tournament is like so many people just coming to say that they love you and so on. It's just, yeah, I miss this feeling. I miss this feeling. Ayush Sahu says, are you single? In my soul. Besto, Alex or Andre Botes? Guys, today I have a lot of questions like this, yeah. There's 3 questions you are asking me. Aronian moving to USA. Putin or Navalny. Alex or Andre Botes? You want controversies or what? What is the goal? What is the goal, guys? Yes, I believe I can win against Magnus in the match if I discipline myself well, which is my usual problem. Madhur Mahajan is asking a great question. Would you rather retire before 40 or forced to play till death? My God. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Play till death. Yusuf Jafar will say, I invite you to Satli whenever you want, you can come. Thank you, Yusuf. I've been in almost every region in Azerbaijan, I think. Almost every. I don't remember the one where I wasn't. Yeah. Almost everywhere. Mr. Invincible, could you please speak Russian? Mr. Invincible, probably you missed the other part of the stream. Please don't ask me to speak different languages. If I wish to, I will at some point say something or read the questions or anything like that. It's just fine. Please don't ask me to say, like, I don't know, that like this is the table. I don't know, the London is the capital of Great Britain. I hate such stuff, you know, when somebody calls a kid and says, oh, you're learning French, say something in French. Or you are learning English, say something in English. And the kid is just completely upset, you know, it's just learned everything, knows, I don't know, French already better than any French citizen, and just so upset because he's asked to say something. Just so upset. I'm the same. Don't ask me to say something like in specific language, please. Prashant Kumar is asking, are there arranged marriage in Azerbaijan? Yeah, for some. There is always arranged marriage somewhere in the world, no? I guess. If people just agree that they want to do so. There are marriages on a very, very high level as well in the families. I'm not going to mention. I know some people from these families in the Western world, very, very rich. They also do this arranged marriages. So it's just fine in many countries, even in the very liberal countries. And in liberal countries, it also happens. So we consider Azerbaijan as a liberal country, and it's a secular state. But if dad of someone comes to the dad of someone and says, we want an arranged marriage, I probably need to bring Azerbaijan to Azerbaijan and see if it's closer by the culture, like to India, let's say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I think that arranged marriages can happen anywhere. But Azerbaijan is a secular state, so everyone decides on their own who they want to marry, who they want to live with. Yeah, so that's just normal. Aygun Samedov says, was yours arranged? No, no, my marriage was not arranged. But I had many people coming towards me saying that there's a beautiful lady that lives with us. She's our daughter. Could you guys play chess together? And I would say, no, thank you very much. Because I don't like the things. I don't like to be pressed to do something or just asked to do something and so on. I'm just happy to meet people on my own and talk to them on my own as well. But that happened. That happened. All the Azeris in the chat, they understand what I'm talking about. And Indians as well. Like Anish would say now. Oh, there is a nice girl living next street to me. And so on. Yeah. Just fine. You can actually watch this Aziz Ansari's Master of None when he's an Indian that lives in New York. And there are a lot of similarities to some of the cultural things in Azerbaijan, when like meeting the family, when parents are caring who will you marry and all that. Yeah. That's just Abbas Hussein is asking Rajabov by what is your religion? Da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Hard to guess. Very hard to guess. Accepting donations from anyone. Accepting donations from anyone. Yes, Aygun Samedov is right. My religion is chess. Panda says Jew. Yes, Panda. Jew is a great religion. Javier Lal says Jew. You found a new religion, guys, called Jew, right? Nice. Besto says, Raja, are you being too politically correct today? What's up? Yeah, why not? Fine, fine. Let me just read one thing. Yeah, let me read the rest. Okay, religious talks didn't work. Iranian to USA didn't work. Alexandra or Andrea Bates didn't work. Arranged marriage didn't work. What else? There was some other controversy, guys. Please remind me in the chat. And Eliar Nagiyev is back with the question, Temur, can you speak Azerbaijan language? There was a yeah, okay. On okay, all the Azeris in the chat, they will understand me. So there's like the guy. I mean, not the guy, but okay. Someone asks the other one. Says, do you speak English? And the other one looks at him and says, "Yoh, man, speak mirem." Yep. Azeris will understand it. Hmm. Okay. There's a day joke coming. Hmm. Yeah, that was the anecdote when I was more or less a kid. Not a kid, maybe I was 16 or 17. Somebody told me this. I was in a good mood. I was laughing for a long time, actually. Yeah, that was cool. Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Oh, do you get exhausted by overthinking in the middle of the match? What do you do if you get exhausted? What? Again, do you get exhausted by overthinking in the middle of the match? And what do you do if you get exhausted? I drink tea, sweet tea from time to time to get back into the mood, in a good mood. Good mood. I like this mix. Local mechanic says we're watching your game on Report Us stream with GM Vasif Durar Bailey. Yeah, I know the guy well, of course. Yeah, cool guy. Yeah, Fuad Asadzadeh says that it's an inside joke. Yeah, but it's clear you can understand by the meaning as well. But for my competitors, it's more fun, of course. Eliar Nagiv is asking Timur, will you come to Shamkir again? Yeah, I hope so. Of course, I like Shamkir very much. Yeah. I like the regions in general. I went there all the time, but many times, even without the tournaments, of course. Omkar Supekar is saying, does the tea contain some percentage of alcohol? No. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have no idea. But no. Detox life of Grandmaster from Azerbaijan. Samir Mamedov is asking, have you been to Sheki? Yeah, of course. Oh, I spent so much time in Shiki. Yeah, I have so many friends from there. Yeah. Oh, I have good memories that I cannot share on the stream because of many people from Azerbaijan watching. Yeah, that was a good trip. But I was there many times, to be honest. Once, I think I was there. We went to the restaurant with some of the representatives of the Federation of Azerbaijan during the match Russia against Azerbaijan. Soccer match was there in Baku. No, in Baku, somewhere else. And we ate a lot, and we didn't understand what happened. And I think it was 1-1 finally. Just couldn't watch because we ate so much. They brought us all the great food there, like the one you have like on the square there. There's a restaurant, good one, like the old-fashioned restaurant. I don't remember the name, to be honest. It was a long time ago, but it was so cool. Yeah, I've been everywhere. In Gach, of course, I've been in Gach. Even in Akhstafa, and many other places. Yeah, I've been almost everywhere. Yeah. People in these regions are always kind of, you go there and you feel like they would be super happy to adopt you. And I was not even sure if I want to return back to Baku. Yeah. Even thinking now, maybe I have to go there and leave them calm life somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, in Shamkir maybe, in Gabala maybe, also. Random to you, which books do you like to read other than chess? Big fan from India. Different stuff, especially nowadays. Maybe some fun stuff usually. Oh, Divya Deshmukh is there. Oh, what a great person's there. What about Ganja Musamikhtiev? Yeah, and Ganja. Okay, I've been like 300,000 times. Great. Shriram Kanavada says, read my name if you can. Oh man, so hard, so complicated, but I managed. Ilmadin Yusufli is asking, can you tell us one fun story with that Azeri team? Will be in the press tomorrow. In Hakin.as. I've recently read an article in one of the popular magazine, I think. No, not the magazine, but online magazine or something. I don't know how to call it. Okay, one of the sites, let's call it. And they said that because of Bitcoin, Elon Musk lost certain billions in one day. And the article itself, when you are starting to read it, says that he invested 1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and then he lost 13. And as I am friends with Anish Giri, the mathematician, I was a bit surprised. Okay. So, you missed my super chat, Raja. Maybe. Yeah, just 24 was asking me something. Just read it. Guys, Elon Musk, you all know, right? Beyazim Mustafaev was asking if I listened to Mugham. Yeah, I've listened to Alim Gasimov some of the songs, but no, I mean not on a constant basis for sure. With all the respect, and I mean, I understand it's a great thing, but yeah, I'm not listening to it on a constant basis. But Alim Gasimov, I know him, and yeah, I've heard a lot of him singing, so that's beautiful. But just on constant basis, I don't. Called Gunay Mamedzadeh. Eliar Nagiev, Taimur, what is El Timon? El Timon is like the thing that, I mean, the way they called me, like Taimur, like Timor, in Spain as well, they were calling me like El Timon, like in Spanish. That was the point. Nothing special. Abbas Hussein says, can you share any funny incident? Oh, there were too many, man. I will, in one of the streams, maybe do something about the team and stuff. Maybe we'll call some of the guys to have the memories shared. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list? On my bucket list, 3 things. Visiting the Roland Garros tournament in Paris. Visiting Africa. Yeah. Third thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, simple stuff, yeah. Visiting something else, yeah. Just this. Not much. Visiting Australia, probably. I've never been to Australia. Thank you for all the content you create. It's wonderful, Joe Do Black. It's wonderful to actually get to know the top professionals. You represent the sport and yourself well. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Oh, there's so many people writing to me. Oh my god. Yeah, become a world champion. Okay, that's too obvious, right? It's a bucket list we're calling it, or what? Bucket list just things you want to do before dying or something like that, right? Like in this movie with Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, right? It's very different. Yeah, become world champion. That's too obvious. Do more for Azerbaijani chess. It's not a bucket list. Again, sponsored by Azerbaijan. Yeah, that's my only dream. Easy. For few packs of Azerbaijan. Game Freak, are you religious? I believe in God, yeah. I believe. But in a probably different form than we're used to read about. Simulation. I agree with Elon Musk in general. On many subjects. At the moment. If from now on he says something wrong, it doesn't mean that I agree with him. Or if I say something wrong, he even doesn't know about it. Easy for the guy. El Madini Swiftly says El Timor will be good, Nick. Yeah. Thoughts on Shakira, Aditya Yadav. It's getting hot in here. Shakira. There is a favorite song that I have of her. Like this one with the Oh baby when you talk like that. You make the woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. Okay, so what else? How many hours of training is necessary for becoming a very strong chess player? Raul Sharma asks. I don't know. I answered this 5,000 times. Yeah, hips don't lie. That's true. James Bond movies I love, yeah. That's good. Shakira, yeah, that's cool. What do you think why Turkey does not have any chess player in top 100? Hard to say. You know, a lot of talented players, but they don't. Yeah, that's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe it's not as popular as it should be in Turkey. Yeah, really hard to say. I agree. Very strange that Turkey doesn't have a great chess players. Vince ID, what makes you angry? What makes me angry, guys? I don't know. Some bad things people do towards people and towards me, maybe. Depends. Not many things, to be honest. Wow, so many questions fast coming there. Genius Kid Temur, would you prefer samovar tea or to ordinary tea? Just normal tea is fine. Yeah, I mean there are like different types of tea, but I like all of them, most of them. Omkar Bagwi says birthday plans. I don't know, maybe we'll party with my friends. Apurv Thailand, from how long? From how long you are in the world top 10? I don't know. Long. Yeah, Madin is saying that it was great few viewers on stream. Our questions to read it. Well, I'm trying to read all the time, even when there are a lot of people on the streams. Anyway, it's fun to talk to you and like read it. I'm trying my best, but sometimes there are just too many. Even now, there are not too many people. There are a lot of likes somehow, but not too many people. But still, it's like, I mean, I still some of the messages, of course, I miss because I cannot read everything. Akshay is asking, how big is it? Random question. Random. Ryan Vahid says, Roger, remember my name till the day I defeat you in candidates. Elnur Aliyev says, Baku isn't too cheap. No, Baku isn't too cheap. No. Mohit Kukreja says, are you friends with Trump? Yeah. Just came from his Florida mansion, played golf, tired. Will relax a bit. Super tired. Played a lot of golf yesterday. Today I'm just having the stream. A lot of other things to do, of course. Yeah. Played against Krasnov, of course. Trained with Krasnov as well. Is Baku cheap for tourists? It's not cheap for tourists. I mean, you can have things with different differently priced. Of course, you have a lot of stuff. You can get quite good hotels, quite cheap. But it depends. It's not a cheap place to go. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Also, traveling is not so close to you. Omkar Supekar says, we all know what happens in mansions in Florida. You know stuff. Pankaj Kumar, any plans to visit India? Yeah, I want to, but I'm not sure when at the moment. So guys, few last questions and I have to go. Haircut time. No, alpaca farm in Azerbaijan, I haven't been there. No. Harpan Basu says, will you get massage too? No, they don't do massage, head massage there. Just a haircut. Just a haircut, man. Sorry. Elvin Jafar is asking if we can see Shahryar on your stream. I hope so, but we have to arrange things. I mean, he's not the guy of the online chess and stuff in general. Like, he's not very active in this video stuff, YouTube stuff, and so on. If Giri wins candidates, we go with Adiban to support him to Emirates with a huge company of friends. Shashwat Tiwari says, get a cool haircut. Not easy. Not depending. I mean, it does not depend on me, simply. GOT Talikar watched that stream with Sagar and Sama and says don't use pinky for massage. Yeah, yeah. Crazy stuff. Kunal Das says any new hairstyle. Man, come on, what kind of new hairstyle? I'm a solid guy. Just a normal hairstyle. Whatever they come up to. Fine. Soumya Kumari says, will you join politics? No. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I will not say no now, because probably if I'm going to run a political career, I will regret it. So I'll say hopefully not. Just in case. Just in case. Nurashad Gasim is asking, are in Moscow now? Yeah. Sarhan Mahmoud is asking, what do you do to stay motivated after failing? Yeah, hard. Just trying to come back, think about positive stuff, things that I accomplished in life more or less, or that things are not going to be as bad as they are today, and so on. There are already political questions. I can see them. I'm very distant from politics. Very distant. Very distant. Even though they like me. Shubham Bosali says Raja to replace Putin. Man, be careful with your words, please. Please. Yeah, Laura Leaf is asking Raja say something controversial but honest. Yeah, I mean, no. Please not. Umid says last stream. Yeah, if you keep on asking questions like this, that I should replace Putin and all that stuff, please. Don't do this. I want to stream. I want to be able to play chess. Guys, no. I cannot imagine myself in politics in Azerbaijan. I cannot imagine myself in politics in Russia and anywhere else. Yeah. Only position that I could take is the... Yeah, I know the position that I would take. Yeah, clearly. I found out. Clear. Now I know. I'm ready. I will ask all the people who are responsible for this. Maybe they can help. I can be an ambassador of Azerbaijan in Monte Carlo. Ideal. Just ideal position. A lot of cool jokes. A lot of cool jokes. I don't know. It's fine. Just we'll sit there and discuss not important stuff in Monte Carlo. Just fine. Meet with the prince. play chess. They have a great museum of Napoleon because they're relatives. The Prince of Monte Carlo, well, Prince of Monaco, and the Napoleon, they're relatives. I think, yeah, for sure. And they have a great museum there. I went there. It was cool. This Monte Carlo is convenient. Nice atmosphere, sea, beautiful life around. Would move from Baku to Nice because the airport in Monte Carlo is in Monaco is Nice, like Nice, France. Then you go to Nice and then you go to Monaco. Easy. Would play chess from there, chess champion store. In a suit with a tie. Yeah, just fine. Just fine. This is okay. Yeah. Prussian Kumar says, can a non-professional just play like Samai join field? Yeah, he can, of course. He can. So guys, let's wrap it up. Jokes aside, of course, I'm not planning anything to go into any politics in any country in the world, including, of course, my home country, Azerbaijan. Politics is not for me. I am distant from politics. I'm a chess player and YouTuber, maybe. So guys, yeah, thank you so much. It's been 2 hours, so it's fine. Thank you so much for being with me, and thank you everyone for chatting, sending questions. I'll be with more streams there, and certainly we'll announce in advance. We'll find some interesting subject to talk about with you, and was very happy to answer your questions because I've received so many in Instagram and Twitter and everywhere. So guys, thank you so much once again. Was really happy to talk to you. Sorry if I couldn't answer all of the questions. Big shout out to everyone, to my compatriots, to all the Indian fans, to everyone else from US and other countries in the world. Thank you for being today here, and enjoy your evening. Bye bye guys, and see you soon. Thank you so much.